A lot of people think hard work is the only way to make money. They believe that more hours mean more money. But honestly, that's just part of the story. Working hard is important, yeah, but building wealth takes more than just sweat. It needs smart thinking. It needs a good plan. Thinking smarter often beats working harder, and well, this is a truth many folks discover a bit late. So imagine two woodcutters in a forest. One works all day, swinging his axe, getting tired, and cutting some trees. The other woodcutter stops often. He sharpens his axe and plans his cuts. He might seem slower, but his sharp axe and smart plan help him cut more trees with less effort. Building wealth is a lot like that. Your mind is your sharpest tool. How you think about money matters most. It matters even more than how much you earn. A person earning a little, thinking smart, can actually build more wealth over time than someone earning a lot, but thinking poorly. This isn't some kind of trick. It's about understanding how money works and how your choices really make a difference. So we're going to explore these smart ideas that help your money grow, even while you're sleeping. Wealth isn't just for the lucky or for folks born into rich families. It's for those who learn to think differently, who make small, smart choices, and keep at it consistently over a long time. Let's learn how. So when you get some extra money, what happens? Maybe it's a bonus from work, or a small gift, or even a tax refund. You've got choices to make with this money. There are really three main things you can do. You can spend it, you can save it, or you can invest it to help it grow. Understanding these choices is step one. Spending is easy to understand. You buy something you want or need. Maybe a new phone, a nice dinner, or a holiday. The money is gone and you have the thing or experience. This gives immediate pleasure, but the money itself doesn't come back. It doesn't work for you anymore. It served its purpose for that moment. There's nothing wrong with spending, but, balance is key. Saving is about putting money aside. You keep it safe for later, maybe for an emergency or for a big purchase in the future, like a down payment on a house. Saving is good. It gives you security. The money is still there, but it usually doesn't grow much. It just waits patiently for you. Investing is different. Investing means putting your money to work. You buy things that can increase in value or things that can pay you more money over time, like stocks in a company or bonds or maybe a small rental property. Investing has some risk, but it also has the power to make your money grow. And honestly, this is how wealth is truly built. Imagine you plant a tiny seed. It grows into a small tree, and that tree produces more seeds. You plant those seeds and now you've got many small trees. Over many years you could have a whole forest, all from one tiny seed and a lot of patience. Compound growth in money works just like this. It's a slow, powerful magic. So, let's say you invest $100 and it earns 10% in a year. Now you've got $110. The next year you earn 10% again, but this time you earn 10% on $110, not just your original 100. So you earn $11, not just 10. Now you have $121. That extra dollar is growth on your growth. That's compounding. This might seem small at first, like that first tiny tree. An extra dollar here, a few dollars there. It doesn't feel like much, and honestly, a lot of people ignore it because they want quick results. But over many years, the numbers get big, really big. The growth starts to grow on itself, faster and faster. That's why Albert Einstein reportedly called it the eighth wonder of the world. Think about it for 20 or 30 years. Small amounts invested regularly can become huge. Someone who starts investing a little in their 20s can have much more than someone who starts later with more. Time is the most important ingredient. More important than the amount you start with, and more important than being a financial genius. Just give your money seeds time to grow, and they'll surprise you. Building wealth is usually not exciting. It's not like winning the lottery. There are no sudden riches for most people. If someone promises you quick, easy wealth, be careful. They're often selling a dream, not a reality. True, lasting wealth is built slowly. It's built steadily, like a strong house, brick by brick. It takes patience and discipline. Think of it like a marathon, not a sprint. Sprinters run fast for a short time and get exhausted quickly. Marathon runners pace themselves and focus on finishing the long race. Building wealth is a marathon. You need to keep going, even when it feels slow, even when you don't see big changes day to day. The progress is happening just under the surface. Many people give up too soon. They invest for a year or two, don't see huge returns, and so they stop. They look for something faster. This is a common mistake. The real power of investing, like compound growth, shows up over decades, not months. It rewards those who stay the course, those who are consistent and patient. So don't look for excitement in your wealth plan. Look for steadiness. Look for consistency. The most effective wealth-building strategies are often kind of boring. Automate your savings, invest in simple things, then let time do its work. Focus on living your life. Let your money grow quietly in the background. This slow path is the most reliable path. It leads to real, sustainable financial freedom. Let me tell you a story about Alex. Alex was not a doctor or a lawyer. Alex did not earn a huge salary. Alex worked a regular job as a teacher. Alex lived in a normal house in a normal town. But Alex had a secret, a very simple, powerful secret. Alex understood the power of small, consistent actions, and Alex used automation to build wealth. When Alex started working around age 25, Alex decided to save and invest a small part of every paycheck. Just 10% of what Alex earned. It was not a lot of money each month, maybe a couple of $100s. Alex set it up so this money moved automatically, from the bank account to an investment account before Alex even saw it. Before Alex could spend it on something else. This was the key automation. Years went by, decades passed. Alex continued to live a comfortable, not extravagant life. Alex got small raises at work, and Alex increased the automatic investment a little bit each time. Alex did not check the investments every day. Alex did not try to pick the hottest stocks. Alex just let the system work. The money went into simple, low-cost index funds, funds that owned a little bit of many companies. By the time Alex was ready to retire around age 60, something amazing had happened. That small automatic investment each month had grown into a very large sum. Alex was a millionaire. Not through luck or a sudden windfall, but through discipline, patience, and automation. Alex's story shows that regular people can build extraordinary wealth with simple habits. Anyone can be like Alex. So, a lot of people focus on net worth. Net worth is basically what you own minus what you owe. It's a good number to know for sure because it shows your financial position at one point in time. And yeah, a high net worth can look impressive, but honestly, there's something even more important for your day-to-day life and for your long-term financial security. That thing is cash flow. Cash flow is just the money moving in and out of your life. If you want a mental picture, think of net worth like a lake. It can be big and deep. Cash flow, on the other hand, is like the river that feeds the lake, and the river that flows out. If more water flows in than out, the lake grows. If more flows out than in, the lake shrinks. For your finances, you really want more money coming in than going out each month. This is what's called positive cash flow. Positive cash flow gives you options. It means you've got money left over after paying all your bills. You can use this extra money to save more, to invest more, or to handle unexpected expenses, without going into debt. It gives you breathing room, and honestly, it reduces stress. Someone with a huge net worth but negative cash flow might still feel broke every single month. So, how do you improve your cash flow? There are two main ways: increase your income, money in, or decrease your expenses, money out. Often, focusing on expenses is just easier to control, especially when you're starting out. Managing your spending well creates that positive flow. This flow is really the fuel for your wealth-building engine. It's more important than just a big static number. It's totally natural to want a better life. When your income goes up, you feel good. Maybe you got a raise or landed a new, better-paying job. The first thought is often, what can I buy? A bigger house, a nicer car, more expensive holidays. This is called lifestyle inflation. Your spending rises to meet your new income, or sometimes it rises even more. And honestly, this is a super common trap. The problem with lifestyle inflation is actually pretty simple. If your spending always increases with your income, you never really get ahead. You might earn more, but you save the same amount, or even less, if you're not careful. You're still living paycheck to paycheck, just a more expensive version of it. You're running faster on the treadmill, but you're not actually moving forward financially. This can feel frustrating and stressful. Imagine you get a $500 raise per month. If you immediately spend that $500 on a new car payment, you have no extra money to save or invest. Your wealth doesn't grow any faster. You just have a newer car, and maybe more stress about keeping up with payments. The joy of the new car fades, but the payment sticks around for a long time. This cycle can keep you from building real wealth. The key is to be intentional. When your income increases, make a plan. Decide how much of that new income will go to savings. Decide how much will go to investments. And yeah, maybe a small part can go to lifestyle. But the real goal is to widen the gap between what you earn and what you spend. This gap is your profit. This gap is what builds your wealth. There's a golden rule for building wealth. It's not complicated, and it's definitely not a secret formula. It's actually very simple to understand. The rule is this: keep your lifestyle simple and grow your investments steadily. This means spending less than you earn and putting the difference to work for you. It sounds easy, but honestly it does take discipline. Living modestly doesn't mean living in poverty. It doesn't mean depriving yourself of all joy. It just means being content with enough. It means not constantly chasing the next new thing. It's about understanding the difference between needs and wants, and making conscious choices about your spending. A modest lifestyle frees up money that can be used to build your future. It also reduces financial stress. Investing wisely means putting your money into things that have a good chance to grow over time. It means not gambling on risky bets. It means understanding what you're investing in. For most people, simple, low-cost investments are best, like index funds or ETFs. These let you own a small piece of many companies. Diversification helps reduce risk, and low costs mean more of your money stays working for you. The combination of these two things is really powerful. Living simply creates a surplus of money. Investing wisely makes that surplus grow. Over many years, this combo can create significant wealth. It's not about getting rich quickly. It's about getting wealthy, surely. This path is available to almost everyone. It depends more on your habits and mindset than on your income level. To build wealth, you really need to take control. Control of your money and control of your choices. This doesn't happen by accident. It happens by building systems. Systems that make good financial habits easy and bad habits harder. Think of it like setting up guardrails on a road. They help keep you on the right path, especially when you're not paying full attention. One powerful system is automation. We talked about Alex and automatic investments. You can automate your savings too. Set up automatic transfers from your checking account to your savings or investment accounts. This happens every payday without you doing anything. Pay yourself first becomes automatic. This removes the temptation to spend the money. It builds your wealth consistently in the background. Another part of your system is aligning spending with values. What is truly important to you? Is it experiences like travel? Is it security for your family? Is it learning new skills? Understand your values. Then look at your spending. Does your spending reflect what you care about? Or are you spending money on things that don't bring lasting joy? Cutting spending on unimportant things frees up money for your goals and for your investments. Building these systems takes some effort at first. You need to think about your goals. You need to set up the accounts and transfers. But once the systems are in place, they work for you. They make smart choices the default choices. This reduces decision fatigue. It helps you stay consistent even when life gets busy. Taking control through systems and values is how you become the architect of your financial future, and it's honestly a very empowering feeling.